We just got back from our trip to Hawaii, and before we went, I spent way too much time on Amazon scrolling and trying to find the best items from packing all the way through to resort wear fashion. So what I did is I got all of these items, I tested them on my trip, and then today I am sharing all of the items that I would recommend to help save you time. This is Whiskey and Whit. My name is Whitney, and on this channel I usually share DIY and budget home decor content, but I also love to share hauls and recommendations for products that are worth your money like I'm doing today. So let's start off with packing essentials. First being this Bag Smart backpack. Now I bought this a couple years ago when we started going on YouTube trips, and I absolutely love it. The straps on the back are nice and padded. It also has a trolley strap if you need to slide it on your rolling luggage. The back has an opening that you can easily insert both a laptop and an iPad, because that's what I did for our trip recently. Tons of zip areas, and then there's also a space in the front with additional storage. I also love these ones on the front here because you can open them up, and if you've got an air tag, if you've got a little wallet, things slide right here in the front. You can zip it shut and you've got easy access. I also really like it on the plane for my AirPods, and it fits really well underneath the seat in front of you, even if it's packed to the brim like I had mine. With the time difference between Chicago and Hawaii, it's 5 hours behind Chicago, so I wanted to make sure that I was getting sleep on the plane. I grabbed one of these sleep masks. They came in a 2-pack, and I like that they are indented, so when you put them on your eyes, especially if you're traveling with makeup on, it doesn't rub your eye makeup all over your eyes. I also wanted a different neck pillow, so I grabbed this one. I love it because you can put it on your neck and the bottom is flat. You can just go ahead and snap it like this, and this thing, you can go forward, you can go to the side, you can roll it up. It goes right back in this carrier bag, and it will fit in that backpack really easily, so you don't have a lot of bulk added to your carry-on. These are 2 stars that I am so glad that I brought with me, and we use them literally every day. The first being this travel steamer. It folds up so nice. It fits really well into your suitcase, and then when it's time to use it, you just pop the handle up and it's literally ready to go. It's got it out, and at one point Alex was using it and said, wow, this is even better than the one we have at home, so I think it was a win. And this one was a huge win. I bought it just because I wanted it for content, just in case I need to take pictures or anything, and we ended up using it so much. It is a tripod for your phone, but this is how small it travels. Then you can fully expand it up to like a selfie stick height, or you can pull it even further out and have it be like a full stand-up. It was great for us because it was only the 2 of us, and so each night before dinner, if I wanted a picture of us in our like looking nicer attire, I could set it up, and it also comes with a little remote that sticks right on there. Easy peasy. I threw it in my bag each night when we went to dinner in case we were down by the beach and I wanted a photo of us, and it's just nice because then you don't have to do the awkward like, is somebody around here? Can we ask them for a photo? So this is really great for families and such too. When I'm traveling, I usually don't like to have a big bulky purse because 9 times out of 10, I don't need it where I'm going. I can either use my backpack or just carry a wallet, and it adds bulk into your carry-on items. So the 2 things that I travel with instead are a small wallet and a belt bag. So this is the Lululemon belt bag, but there's also one on Amazon that is very similar. Put it over, and it's nice because you can get to your wallet, you can get to your phones, especially because some of my leggings that I like to wear when I travel don't have pockets. And then it's also really easy to just tuck the strap in and stick this in your backpack when you need to go through security. You're not losing stuff. It makes life so much easier. And then this is a Herschel wallet I've had for a long time. I bought it when we went on our original YouTube trip to Salem, and it's still going strong. It's got a variety of pockets so you can fit cash and the cards and your ID that you need. I travel with a lot of electronics, not only so I can be entertained on the plane, but also so I can work while I'm away. So I have 2 different things that I do for cords. One is this Bag Smart cord organizer, and I really like it because it has zippers. You can unzip it, it lays flat, and it has a ton of different compartments for different chargers, different like wall plugs, and this fits a ton of different things in there. I also have this one that I customized in a recent video. So this is just heat transfer vinyl on the front, so it comes plain like this, but it's got 2 different sides with zippers, again, different slats and things for you to have chargers in. And another way to corral your cords or other things within your bags are these little pouches that I really love. These are plain. This one I just decided to add a little like iron-on decal to the front, but you could do them plain as well. This one I have cords and extra things in here. I make like a little bag within a bag. I put this in my backpack and then I'm able to grab it. So I put things like medicine, a liquid IV pack, so then that way I have that to be hydrated. Tons of different things you can put in here that you can just grab it out of your bag in case your bag needs to go up above, stick it in the seat back pocket or on your lap, and you've got your little mini purse throughout the flight that you need. Also, speaking of bags, I really like these clear ones. I made them over in a recent Cricut video, but you could just have them be plain. These were really nice to have things like snacks and toiletries that I just needed for quick access for our layovers, and they fit a lot of different items in there as well. So you get a pack of 3 and you can pick different colors, but I went with the fun pastels. Over the years, I've collected 3 different types of portable chargers, and it's nice to have them for different occasions. So the first one is the most recent one I bought, and it is this iWalk charger. All you have to do is line it up if you have a MagSafe or like a magnetic wireless charging phone. And you just want to make sure that if you have a case that has like a loop or something on there, like I have a loopy case, you can take it off. All you have to do is snap it to the back, and it will start charging for you, which is nice. Now the other thing is great about it is it has a kickstand, so if on the plane you need to lean it up, you can do that as well. And then you don't have a ton of extra cables to have to manage, because before I would have a block like this, an iPhone cable. It's just one extra thing that you don't want to have to keep track of when you're traveling. And this one came in clutch when we went to Pearl Harbor. They don't allow you to bring a bag into the national park, whether that be to the USS Arizona Memorial side, or if you go over to the base and do the USS Missouri or their aerial flight museum. So this was awesome because this little thing is all you need. You put it in your pocket. I had some shorts with a pocket. You can just simply plug it in, be able to charge. And this was awesome because I was able to just pull it out of my pocket, charge while we were on the bus from one side of Pearl Harbor to the other, and I was able to take pictures all day, do what I needed to do, and not worry about having to carry around a cable. My last charger that I usually will take on my YouTube trips, because we're always making content, is this guy. So it's awesome. On the back, you pop out the plug-in. So this plugs in right into the wall. And then on either side, you have a plug-in for Android phones. You have a plug-in for iPhones. This is great if you have like AirPods, but you don't have an Apple phone, or you have other things you want to charge. You just go ahead and pop these out, and then all you have to do is plug the phone into here. And again, all 3 of these, what they have in common is you don't have to have a separate charging cable, which is huge when I'm traveling. I love to take a water bottle. I love this one from Brumate because it has a straw. So literally, you don't have to tilt it up at all. You just use the straw, fill it up, and it keeps your water nice and cold. I also like to bring these liquid IV packs. You could really use any type of like hydration pack, but I really like the taste of the liquid IV ones. And I like this because you can drink one of these on the plane, feel hydrated, and not have to get up and pee all the time. I hate airplane bathrooms. I will do it if I absolutely have to, but I try to avoid it like the plague. So this is nice. I can stay hydrated and not have to pee all the time. Also for this trip, because we ended up doing a layover in Phoenix on the way out and a layover in LA on the way home, is I bought these air tags as well as these little card holders. These are nice because you can put a carabiner in the corner and you can hook it to keys, but you can also just toss it in your checked luggage. We had overnight layovers in both cities, and so I wanted to make sure I knew where my bag was, make sure it was getting on the plane with us to go to the next location. So it was really easy to set up. You just use the Find My iPhone feature on your phone, hook it to these. I had one in my bag, one in Alex's, and it just gave me peace of mind. So in case, God forbid, it was to get lost, we could easily track it down. Another packing favorite that you may already know about, but it's worth mentioning, are packing cubes. I have a pack like this. This is the print on them. I got them a couple years ago, and I use them every time I travel. It's really nice because I sort either by day, or I put all my shorts in one, all my bathing suits in one, and it helps keep you not only packing lighter but also organized. This next one is both a packing aid as well as something that helps you stay organized when you're there, and it is this hanging toiletry container. So you zip it up and it looks like just this little briefcase, but once you go to open it up, and don't judge me because I have not unpacked this yet, so it doesn't look super pristine, but you have a little hook here. You can hook it in the bathroom wherever you go, and then everything is right there for you. And it also keeps things up off the counter for me, so I don't have clutter everywhere, especially if you have a small hotel bathroom. And then 2 things in here that I wanted to call out are these silicone bottles. I ended up needing a couple more for products I wanted to take. These are super good quality. They did not leak on me. They were both super full. Now, if you have items that you're worried about leaking, you can grab some of these. They are just leak guards. They fit on a variety of different things, but all you have to do, it's kind of like a saran wrap top essentially, but all you have to do is take it, stretch it over the top. These are called leak locks. is the official name. And it doesn't have to look pretty, but I put this on things like sunscreen as well, and they're not gonna spill anywhere. I've never, knock on wood, never had these leak in a bag on me. And then also in the toiletry container realm, I got these little pots that can hold a variety of different things. I used it for some of my skincare products, so like super hydrating face lotion. It was the right amount. I didn't want to add another bottle to add weight, and this was great. I got a ton in the container, a variety of different sizes, and I also used it for some like hydrating hair balm to help try to deal with the frizz. I also put my makeup in this black see-through kind of zip-up bag. It had two different sides, and it was nice because I could see on either side where my makeup was. It was clear for TSA, and it was able to fit right in that backpack. So this was a last-minute purchase, and I'm so glad I grabbed it. As far as entertainment on the plane and when we got there, I really wanted to read a ton of books, and so here's some of my recommendations. These are definitely beach reads. They're not any hard hitting nonfiction, but they are light enough to get through on the beach. So I read this one last year, but I want to share it because I just gave it to my mom. It Ends With Us, Colleen Hoover. Verity, my best friend Virginia, told me I had to read this, and it's been taking me a while. I was dragging my feet, and I'm so mad it took me so long to read it. It is so good. This is definitely on the other end of the spectrum as It Ends With Us. That one's more of like a romantic book. This is a suspenseful thriller. The twist at the end had my jaw like fully open to the point that Alex asked me if I was okay, so it was a good one. I read this in 2 days. I was into it. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. That's another one that's been on my list for a long time. That one's about the golden age of Hollywood. I would definitely recommend that one as well, and I'm excited I got that read because it's going to be a Netflix movie soon. Now let's move on to clothes and accessories because I found a ton of fun things that were tropical feeling but also would be great for summer. First being earrings. I got a ton of different earrings on Amazon that will all be linked down below. I got some pink, I've got some rattan ones. It's really nice because if you have like a black strapless dress, just put on some rainbow earrings and you don't have to buy a tropical dress, but it will make you feel like you're on vacation. So this is a great budget-friendly way to kind of add that color, that vacation vibe without breaking the bank. I also get a ton of questions when I wear my Amazon sunglasses in Instagram stories, anywhere. So the brand that I love and swear by is called Sojo's. Not sure how you exactly pronounce it, but these are awesome. I love the big size. I had cat eye ones as well. I had probably 4 pairs that I took and rotated through. They're very inexpensive, but they're also great quality. So I would definitely recommend this brand if you're looking for some fun summer sunglasses. This Sunshine tote bag was so great for the beach. It was nice to fit everything in. I also liked that it zipped at the top to help keep sand out. And it was just great to have this as well to put souvenirs in, to have it be the second carry-on when we came back on our flight. So that's another way, use your beach bag as a second bag to bring everything home. This purse was another great buy that I was so glad I got beforehand. It doesn't zip, it's nice and big, and it's just handheld. So it's not a crossbody, but it didn't bug me at all. I'm not a big purse carrier, but this worked fine for dinner. It was big enough to put flat shoes in, so I had some block heels that I wore to dinner, and I threw in some flip-flops in case I needed them. The shoes were actually really comfy, so I didn't need them, but I really like this rattan color. This little scarf I actually got as a souvenir from Hawaii. It's from a brand called Jam's World, and so it's got like the nice little Hawaii flowers on it. It added just some like tropical nautical vibes to my outfits, and so I will definitely be using this more this summer, but it was perfect for vacation. Another great must-have accessory for me, especially because I like to have my hair up when I'm on the beach, is this hat. It literally unrolls and you can put it on your head. You just snap it and it will go so your bun can stay up above your head. The other thing that's great is you can fold it right back up. It's got this little like stretchy band. And then this was really easy to go right in my carry-on. Loved this swimsuit. This doesn't do it justice holding it up, but I felt really confident in it. It has a fun little cutout in the center, and I really like the back that ties. It has adjustable straps. I ended up getting this in an extra large, and it worked. It fit great everywhere, and I loved it. Also with that suit, I wore a blue kimono style cover-up, and that was really light and airy. I also loved it because I threw it over a tank top and jean shorts a couple days to go down to breakfast. I was definitely cool enough, covered up, but felt nice and tropical. I also picked up this super long leopard cover-up. It comes with a tie, so you can leave it wide open or tie it up. And this was another nice one where I wasn't too hot, but I felt covered up, especially because we were there with some of Alex's coworkers. And so I didn't want to be walking around like exposed fully at all, like some cover-ups can do. So this was a really nice one, fully covered, but not too hot. Also for a cover-up, I grabbed this, which which is basically a sarong but maxi length, which I like with my long legs. You just tie it around your waist. It's nice and airy, flowy, but you're nice and covered. Now this next dress is actually from Old Navy, but I had to share it because I had a lot of friends ask me for the link to it when they saw me share pictures, and it's this off-the-shoulder black one. I love how it fit, and this was one of the ones that I did with black with tropical earrings, and it turned out so cute. I also wore it with this strapless bra from Amazon, and this one is a huge winner. I have a larger chest, and so finding a strapless bra is definitely hard to come by. I found this one from a TikToker called The Curvy Amanda. Shout out to her. It was a huge help because I went and bought it and I wore it throughout the trip. I got it in nude and black as well. So if you have the same situation, larger chest, hate strapless bras, I would suggest trying this out. It is not super heavy lined. There is underwire, but it's definitely not see-through. It's double lined, but nice, comfy, cool, great for vacation. And then I also have this dress, which again is from Shein, not from Amazon, but the back tied, and I was really worried because I wanted to wear it, but again, I can't go braless. So I ended up buying some of this body tape as well as some covers, and I will again link it down below, but it was really easy to cut and apply this and basically use it as, I think they call it boob tape versus body tape. You can use it pretty much everywhere, but it was nice because I could have coverage in the front and my back be open, and I put it to the ultimate test because I was selected from the crowd to go up and do a hula dance at the final night at our resort, and I went up there, embarrassed the heck out of myself, and it held really great all night. I just had to get in the shower under warm water, and that released a lot of the adhesive, which was great. So I had a really great overall experience with this. So that's gonna do it for all of my Amazon finds. Now for those of you that wanted to learn more about our Hawaii vacation, I never knew if Hawaii was gonna be in the cards for me to go visit just because it's far from Chicago, and also it is a little bit more expensive. So I am very thankful that I was able to tag along on my husband's business trip because we really needed this time away. It was a beautiful resort. They had so many different things to do. We had a ton of fun, and the fruit was out of this world. We also went one night to the Four Seasons Kona because one of the ladies at our hotel was able to get us a reservation, and this was kind of a nice like 6-year anniversary celebration for us. We were right on the water. The food was absolutely delicious, and it was just up the road from our resort, and we just used our rental car to get there. I would definitely recommend, if you have the time and the means when you are in Hawaii, to do a rental car because being able to explore on our own was awesome. One of the days we went into the town of Kona, and I love Kona Big Wave beer from Kona Brewing Company, and I've only had the beer stateside, obviously, that is brewed by Anheuser-Busch, so being able to see them do that and see where everything was brewed was awesome. They also have this really amazing tasting room where you get to try so many beers. The tour is $25, and you also get a little keychain with it that was awesome, so I would definitely recommend checking that out if you like beer. On our exploring day, we went to Thunder Mountain Coffee, which we did in the morning. We drove up into the mountains 3,000 feet above sea level. We got up there pretty quick, and they had this beautiful lookout, which was amazing, and it was definitely a highlight of our trip. We also ventured further down the coast to the City of Refuge, and this is a beautiful national park. Boiled down to it, it was basically a city of refuge for any warriors that were hurting from battle or had been fighting other tribes that were in Hawaii, and so they could swim here and be essentially nursed back to health, and it was just beautiful to go around and explore it. And then on our final day, we flew from Kona to Honolulu so that we could spend the day at Pearl Harbor. That was another bucket list thing, and it was definitely a very impactful and sombering thing to see everything. Obviously, growing up, you learn about Pearl Harbor, but to actually be there and see it and think about the servicemen and women that lost their lives that day, it was really cool to see, and it also still hits you so many years later. So that's definitely a must-do if you are ever in Honolulu. And then we ended our final night on Waikiki Beach. That's where we ended up staying before we had to fly out the next day. It was really nice. We were at the Sheraton next to the Royal Hawaiian, and we could see Diamond Head from where we had dinner. We walked up and down the beach, and then we were ready to come home because we were ready to see Finn. So thanks so much for the grace you guys gave me for taking a week off from making content. It's always nice to get away, especially in a creative space like what I do. Helps me bring back more ideas and be more refreshed for you guys. So thanks so much for watching. All the Amazon stuff I shared, as well as other links of things mentioned, will be down in the description. And if you're new, hit subscribe so you don't miss a future video. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!